That's very scary. Actually, Jeopardy.
I'm going to kill you.
This dog is so fucking annoying. So, today, I'm pretending to be Winter Soldier. Bucky Barnes. Look, see, I've got the extra hair on the sides, the face mask.
Never going to get done.
And the eyes. Okay.
Hello, Internet.
Hey!
I'm a talk show host.
Fuck! We're gonna talk about Netflix. More specifically, we're gonna talk about how much Netflix has fucked up our lives and
Our
we don't
sleeping
even
habits,
care.
our homework, our social lives, our ability to make videos,
Our willingness to move out of bed
ever,
at any given point of the day.
pants. Why? I'm watching Netflix.
I'm not wearing pants right now. Why? Because I was watching Netflix and Emma called me over to her house and I called her up specifically to tell her no fucking way I'm putting pants on today.
So, the plan for when Dezbah came over was that she was going to come over to my house and we're going to make a YouTube video. Because we haven't in a pretty significant amount of time since, like, the first day that we had a YouTube and made 3 videos. I mean, what? That didn't happen. Anyways, so she's like, yeah, I'm going to come over and make a video. So she comes over, I fucking open my computer, and the music for the most recent Netflix video I had been watching right before she showed up came on. So instead of being like, oh, like, I'll watch this later, self-control, turn it off, we watched like 4 episodes.
The paper due tonight. We're gonna make this video, Netflix some,
And then maybe get to the paper. Also, Netflix has done this really great thing where it's fucked up my sleeping habits. Like, I'll definitely be like, oh, I'm gonna finish this episode, and I'm gonna go to bed. But now that Netflix has the nifty little, like, oh, it just
like
automatically
automatic
plays the new fucking episode. No. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go to bed. Like, it's like 11:30. And then I'm like, oh shit, it's like 4 o'clock. And I am still watching Bob's Burgers, Pokemon, Once Upon a Time, Supernatural, whatever the fuck I chose to watch that night, and made the decision to not go to bed.
It's gotten so bad that I actually, when I'm taking into account like how much sleep, when you know that feeling when you like look at the clock and see like I can still get like 6 hours, right? I take into account that there's gonna be at least 1 or 2 more hours of Netflix. Just because I realize I don't have the self-control to stop it before then.
Yeah.
So I say in my head, I'm saying like, oh, after this episode, if I go to bed, I can still get 6 hours. But like the back of my brain is saying, all right, so we'll get maybe 4 hours tonight because she's not gonna close it after this next episode. Like there's just no way.
I've done this really cool thing with my brain where I've tricked myself into like, oh, I can watch this 45-minute episode in 20 minutes, right? That's pop. No, Emma, you can't do that. It says the time in the fucking corner, and I'm still like, this don't take that long.
And if you
I can do it.
If you move your mouse away from the thing, like it just disappeared. The timer at the bottom's gone. There's no clock in the corner. Like I've got a clock, but I have to like turn myself.
I have to physically move my body, and I can't do that if Netflix
And if
is
I
on.
can't see it, it's like it doesn't exist. If I turn off the lights, it's like I'm in like some sort of parallel dimension, right? I don't have school tomorrow because we don't have school in parallel dimensions. You just watch Netflix. Netflix is all that exists anymore.
The only thing I think I've ever like been like, I'm gonna pause this and be okay with pausing this, not like, oh, I'm gonna pause this because someone's fucking calling me or my mom wants me to go do whatever the fuck. The only time that I pause Netflix and I'm like, okay, I'm pausing this, but it's okay, is when I'm getting myself food. We just make the food and then bring it into our nest and eat the food while we are watching our Netflix in our parallel universe.
Sort of
it's us, the mac and cheese, Jared Padalecki. I don't need anything else. I don't need anything else.
I could do with something else, but I don't need it.
I don't need it.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
But Netflix doesn't have commercials.
When like I'm on Hulu or something, or like if I for some reason have to go to the show's website because for some dumb reason I've decided to watch it as it's airing. Like, you know, you have commercial breaks, right? And it'll tell you how much time is left, and you're like, all right, well, I really need to pee. I really need to make some food. I should actually take that trash out because it's on the verge of like Mount St. Helens erupting all over everything. And that would be unfortunate, right? So I'm moving, I'm up and I'm around, and I've actually like perfected the whole like, okay, Hulu is giving me 45 seconds. I can pee, wash my hands, microwave something. If I start microwaving it before I pee, then it'll just be like one big round trip, and I can get there 3 seconds left until that ad ends.
Yeah.
And I can do it. It's magic. It's magical. I've
It's
never moved so fast in my life.
If you're not a binge watcher, you can't do
right?
that. You can't do it. It's like training for a marathon.
I don't ever pause anything. No. And, you know, it's almost like Hulu's giving me this free workout to go along with it. But, hey, you know what most of what I watch is on?
Netflix.
You know what Netflix doesn't have?
Commercials. The one thing is if like, you know, you're gonna like, oh, I'm gonna hunker down and watch like 12 episodes of this fucking probably like 45-minute show. This has decided that, you know, they don't agree with binge watchers because they'll do this thing every few episodes where it's like, continue playing? Yes, Netflix, please continue playing.
It stops your show. It doesn't just stop your show. It's like the entire screen is taken over by this gray box. It makes sense to do it in between the episodes, but it does it right in the middle of the video. So you're in the middle of this video, and it's usually in the fucking scene where you are the most, like, you're like right here. You are right here. Like, you've been shocked out of your nesting, and you are so close to the screen, and you're waiting in anticipation, eager anticipation. You can't fucking breathe. Because it's so and right when they're about to say, like, the very important line, or fucking chop some guy's head off.
And then all of a sudden,
just kidding.
You wanted to watch a Netflix episode. Nope! Because I'm gonna judge your binge watching and make you feel weird about yourself.
Yeah. Why am I even watching this at all? Netflix, you've made me rethink my entire life.
Oh wait, no.
Fuck off! Okay? Of course I want to continue watching. That's why I'm fucking sitting here for the last 5 hours, is because I want to continue watching.
So, the moral of today's video is, Netflix is life and sleep is for the weak. Keep that in mind, children.
Netflix is life. Netflix is love. Netflix is life. Netflix is love. Netflix is life. Netflix is love.